Hey guys, today I'm answering question. Since I've been vegan, I've had some health problems and I've been constantly on and off injured. Before we get to the question, my name is Daniel Weiss. I'm a sports nutrition and lifestyle coach that helps especially athletes and active people to be healthy, energetic, and even improve their performance, especially in endurance sports and OCR such as Spartan race. So let's go to the question. It comes from an 18-year-old lady, and she's been vegan for 3 years and running for 7. And since she went vegan, she has had some health problems and been constantly on and off injured. She can't imagine going back to animal-based products, but she is worried about her health, and she should be because in that age, like in your teenage years, you can develop nutrition deficiencies that can prevent you from that are irreversible. So it's very important to get good nutrition in your development years. She also mentions she has had kidney stones, stress fractures in femur, and she is low in iron and protein. Now she is considering reintroducing pasteurized eggs back into her diet because she is not getting nearly the right amount of protein and she doesn't know what else to do. Is there a better way that she can monitor the nutrients? And she asked, should I take protein supplements? What do you think? So, once again, she has had injuries on and off since being vegan. So that's for 3 years. She has had kidney stones, which might not be related, but she is also low in iron and protein. And since I've been working specifically with that kind of demographic, with ladies, athletes, endurance athletes, they are a high risk group for developing relative energy deficiency, which means that you will be not eating enough, you will be not getting, or that's the state when you are not getting enough calories for your body to work properly, recover properly, and perform properly. So it shuts down all these systems, and you are much more likely to experience symptoms like being cold, being moody, experiencing stress fractures specifically. You have other injuries or you experience injuries more frequently, your wounds take longer to heal, you have brittle hair, brittle nails, and basically you are not performing optimally. Also, your hormonal system or endocrine system is not working optimally, and this reproductive system starts to shut down. So, for example, females they start to miss periods or they have skipping irregular periods. So what do we have to do in that case? I would bet my arm here that she's just not eating enough. Once she starts eating enough, she should get also her protein and iron levels into the optimal ranges. Um, because even on a vegan diet, even on a whole food plant-based diet, you can get easily enough protein, even optimal ranges, even as an athlete. If you are just eating enough for your activity levels and you are not on some kind of crazy extreme diet, so if like 15 to 20% of your calories come from protein on a 3000 calorie diet, which is not unheard of, for athletic population, then you should not have problem with getting enough protein. So this would also probably increase iron because when you eat more, you have also more iron in that food available. So you get more total iron, you get more total protein. So I would recommend this lady, this young girl, to measure her intake for several days, 3 to 5 days, and see the averages, how much she is eating. And then she will have much better picture, like where she is and if she's really under eating or if there's something different going on here. As when it comes to also iron, that can be typical in runners. rather than in other sports, even in endurance sports. So runners are more prone to that. I myself am low in iron, even before I started running. But important thing to consider here is that if your iron levels or ferritin levels change as a result of your diet. So my diet changed, my activity levels changed, but compared to where I was before, it did not change. So I'm like low, and there is some other reason why that is. That has nothing to do with the diet. That has nothing to do with my activity levels. Um, but I don't need to supplement. I'm just on the lower end spectrum. So reintroducing this pasteurized eggs, it can be something that she can consider, but maybe for short period of time until she gets all these other things or all the other things solved right here. So definitely monitor where you are at, and then I would also consult with some sports dietitian or sports nutritionist that can help you better to understand how much you need to eat, what kind of foods that you need to eat to fuel your body properly for that performance. And I also send her my article that I have specifically for vegan athletes. I will link it down below, and she and many other vegan athletes really loved it and found it useful. So if you are experiencing similar problems, then go below, read it. It's a little bit wordy, but that's the point. You will get a lot of insights what's going on in there. So if you have any more questions, or if you have questions that you want to get answered, post them down in the comments or through the social media at Performance Optimized. If you want more nuanced, more specific advice to you, you want to discuss like what should be the next step, what you should do, how you should proceed. You are maybe confused, you don't know where to go from where you are now to where you want to get. Then I urge you to schedule a 30-minute strategy call with me. The purpose of this call, it's not a sales call, it's for me to serve you and for you to actually get clarity, like what you should do, what you should do next. So first you go to that link, you fill the short questionnaire. I will get back to you with a scheduling link, after which we have a call and you will leave that session being clear or want what to do next. Please only schedule that call if you are serious about taking charge of your life and putting these changes into practice. If you think that you will benefit from it, or maybe somebody else will benefit from that, you can also send it to them. I will be very happy to, answer them. Until then, you have a great time, you have a great day, and stay strong.